All right, guys, let's do this quick testimonial from the UK. See if this shit works. Shit. The UK ring.
Yes,
Yo, what up,
yes.
man? Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean, with a quick testimonial from old boy. Hey, we'll call you Black. Oh no, we'll call you M. We usually we'll call you Black. We'll call you M. All right. Well, first off,
Yeah.
tell us where you're from. You know, to get our listeners. You don't have to give your information. Like, where are you from originally? Are you from Jamaica?
Originally from Jamaica, yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you
originally from Jamaica, but
but you're in the United Kingdom.
yes, yes. Been
Oh,
here for like about say 13 years. So
okay.
yeah.
So what are real quick? What are some of the well, let me say before you came upon us, where were you listening to as far as relationship advice?
Um, I was listening to there's a girl from the UK called Kazaya Noble,
You were
Kazaya
listening. Wait,
Noble,
wait. You were listening to a
and
woman. Wait, wait, wait. You were listening to a woman give you advice on men.
actually,
Oh,
to be honest, she actually is someone. I watched a couple of videos and it does make sense because I think she was somebody tagged it on Facebook,
oh
and I don't
shit.
normally watch his videos, but
Well.
I say I was a bit intrigued.
All right, well, let me ask you this question then. From what you have learned, because when you came to me, you seemed like you didn't know anything, especially when it came to these women. So, did she teach you anything?
um, not really. To be honest, not really. The only thing, cause I think with the problem I was having, I didn't realize it until I came and I saw your videos about being in the friend zone and
Oh,
the stuff I was doing.
right.
So, so she was, yeah.
No. So, just real quick. So then you ran up on my videos, and what was it that made you say, "Wow, I need to get in touch with this motherfucker"?
I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I'm telling the honest truth, man. Like I've never heard anything like that before. Like because I've got, for me personally, I've had a lot of issues growing up, and a lot of my friends, they didn't even realize some of the issues I had growing up. Speaking to women and
Yeah, totally.
confidence,
Right.
and
Right.
I missed out. I missed out on so much opportunities, and when I listened to your video, I felt like he was speaking to the core.
Right.
He was speaking to the core of my issues. You know what I mean? And I felt like I could kind of like connect with you on that level.
So, hey.
So
So you sent. So
he,
you sent me an email. Did you think I was gonna ever call you?
actually, no, I was actually quite surprised because I was actually in the gym. So when the phone, that's why the first, because I don't really normally answer private calls. So when the phone rang, I used to see, I was like, everyone was in the gym was like, "Are you okay?" Because I was like, "Nah," because even when I came back, I was telling my friends, and they're like, they don't believe me.
What? They don't believe what? That I called you?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because I told a couple of my friends, and
You said
they
what?
came, they're gonna get in contact with you as well.
You said, hey man, Steve the Dean Williams called me, man, and they were like, yeah, bullshit, right? Bullshit, right?
Not even now, man. I still can never believe it. You know what I mean? Because
Well, they're
as I
gonna be
said
able to. Hey,
before,
wait, guess
if you
what?
look at,
They'll be able to watch this video and see that I called you. I called them. So
yeah,
okay. So
yeah,
so you met a woman, right, in church. Am I correct?
yeah, yes,
And you had no
yes.
idea basically what to say to her. Am I correct?
All right. Um, yeah, I didn't because based on what you were saying, like I realized that I was being categorized all the time, with the same type of boring question, and the same thing happened like a cycle. You speak and then they get flakes, and then they don't. Then they answer to your call or they answer to your text, then all of a sudden midway, something, then you don't get no reply whatsoever. And I was saying to myself, it's like a cycle. And I was scared because I said to myself, I meet some beautiful girls and I know I'm gonna mess up. You know what I mean? So when I
Right.
listen to your videos and I see,
Right, but one thing I say in my videos, like if you have a good mouthpiece, you can make a woman do just about anything. And I know that was kind of hard to believe at first because you never knew
Yeah.
what I could do. I mean, just be honest. I mean, is that correct? I mean, here I am. I'm saying, hey, man, I can get you to get some type of affection before the week is out. I mean, how fucking crazy is that? I mean, seriously, that sounds like fucking
um,
crazy, isn't it? It sounds like crazy shit, huh?
it's it's mad. Listen, man. Like when he was sending a message to me, man, and I was writing a message.
We ain't
I
get there.
was
Whoa. We ain't there yet. No. We just talking about what you
okay.
thought at
Okay.
first. What did you think at first? Hearing that I could get
I did.
you something more than just hanging out with a woman. I mean, be honest. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. You didn't believe me, did you?
To be honest, if I must be honest with you, like I did believe it because as I said before, I've been watching the videos every day. Still, like I even download the videos in. So because he was speaking so much truth, and as I said before, other guys can speak on different experiences, but for me, I know some of the underlying issues that I had. I
Right.
feel like
Okay.
you was the only one,
So
like
what?
who
Okay.
kind of spoke to me.
So
So
what did I say to you? I said, you know what? Just add me to Facebook, right? I said add me to Facebook, and then
yeah,
print screen the message that you get from the woman, right?
yes,
And
yes,
I will tell you everything what to say. Am I correct?
yes. That's
Now,
crazy.
now let's
Oh
start.
man.
Now, when did you start noticing from what I was telling you to her that shit, this stuff is working? When did you start to notice?
Um, I think the first video I watched, um, you was talking about about valuing yourself.
Well,
You know
no,
what I mean?
not that.
Because
No. Okay, we're done. No, not the videos. I'm saying through the text message. Now we're texting. Now you're texting her. I'm telling you what to say, and she's replying
yeah,
back. When did you realize that? Oh shit, this stuff works. That's what I was asking.
yeah, okay. No, it's when I was texting her and I see like first the reply how fast she replied because normally I text a girl or something and she reply, but most of the girls they reply like 2 days after. But this was consistent, and it's been consistent since you've been giving it what to say to her, and she been messaging me back and forth,
So
and
what
the
do you
replies.
what do you think about what I'm saying? I mean, could you? I mean, is this shit smooth as fuck? What's your take on the shit that I'm
Of course,
saying?
listen, man. This is this is like some magician stuff, man. That's why I say to you that this is like unreal because I personally don't know how you might because as I screenshot the message to you, I was a bit like wow to see how you didn't even think as I sent a message. It's like you start writing it back,
Yeah,
reply, and I was
right.
like,
As soon as you send me a message, I had a quick reply, right? Unscripted.
yes,
It took what she said and I sent it back. Am I correct?
yes, and to see how intriguing she's responding to it, and I'm like, raw. I was just there looking, and I said to myself, this is just crazy because she's responding so like you know consistent like that. You know what I mean? And I've never experienced anything like that before. You know what I mean? To see how quick it's like just water to you don't even think about it. It just come like anything. You know what I mean? And that's what I was like, wow. It was just like so consistent and just so full of so much knowledge and intriguing. You know.
And you have you ever had a woman reply that fast to you in that manner?
Nah. I've never, man, because the
How
conversations that I used to have, it was under the same category as a boring Bob, as you always
Boring
say,
Bob,
and
right? So the stuff
yeah.
I was texting and got you to do, how did it make you feel? Her replying back so fast for the first time. How did that make you feel? Number one, that's the first question. How did that make you feel?
If I'm honest, man, I felt embarrassed. I felt embarrassed in myself because I felt like I couldn't come up with those type of responses like that.
Yeah,
Even
but you
sitting down thinking,
yeah, but you know you're not supposed to know this stuff. I mean, you're supposed to do the fuck up. I mean, now you're fucking with me. Now you're supposed what you're doing now is right, but before you weren't supposed to do this smooth shit, dog.
yeah. No, no. I was like, you know, cause I don't even know her age yet. I don't even know nothing about. I didn't even ask her anything about her job or anything like that. Like to into depth. It's just like speaking from the first time,
Right.
speaking,
Now,
and she's speaking. You know what I mean? So
now
some
today.
of the stuff that
Now wait. Now we started talking to her yesterday, which is Monday, right? Right.
yes,
And you have a date. When's your date?
Saturday night.
You have a date Saturday night.
Yeah,
When now again, I'm asking you. Nobody know. I'm asking just asking you scripted. Now remember, we started talking to her yesterday, which is Monday, right? You got the
yes,
date on
yes,
Saturday. When
yeah.
did she give you the indication that it was okay for you to kiss her? How long did it take?
It take less it for me like less than a couple of hours.
Now let me
Less
ask you
than a
this
couple of
question.
hours.
How did that make you feel knowing that now
Ah,
from your from the text message that you used that you don't have to
yeah.
sit there. Now hold on, before we go there. What was a regular date like with you? Like if you didn't have me on your shoulder helping you,
Wow,
what would the date be
wow,
like? Tell me, let's start there. What would the date be like? What would it be like?
wow. Man, trust me, it's an emotional roller coaster, man. Like, oh man, like I will go on a date, and because as I said before, because I don't know what to say, I would just ask the random questions, and I'll be getting one drop answers from the girl, and I can feel like across the table that I'm fucking up, and I know that she's not feeling it as well. You know, she'll go to the bathroom, to come back, and then she's on her phone, and that's how most of my conversation has been. You know, over the years I've stepped up a little bit, but I've always asked, so you know, what do you do? You know, what I mean, where you see yourself in like a couple of years, and you know, what I mean, how many siblings you've got, and stuff. I'll be doing that, and then we'll be there talking until you know, I will say, "Oh, you ready to leave? Let's go for a walk." And then even when I'm walking with her back to the station or something, there'll be a moment of like quietness, and then she would come and say, "So, what do you do when you in the evening times?" And I can see where what would make me feel embarrassed. I can see where she's trying to help me out at that point.
Now, right now, okay, so that was the old you, but hey, listen, how does it feel? Not
Yeah,
only hey, look, not only are you gonna get a hug, but she already told you that kissing you is
yeah,
already you already in with the kiss day two,
yeah.
and we haven't even got to Saturday yet. How does that no? How does that make you feel, man? Let the
Uh,
people know. How does that make you
man,
feel?
I feel over the moon, man. I feel over the moon. I feel over the moon, man. I feel over the moon. Trust me, like to know that, like as I say, this day and a half, and I've already got that confirmed. You know what I mean? Because normally I would have been thinking whether or not would if I could kiss her, like if I'm talking to her. If I did get the date, normally I would have been thinking to myself, oh, should I kiss her? Is she gonna think that I'm coming up a bit too close or too soon?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be overthinking things and stuff like that. So the fact that you asked her like that, because even when you send me the message, if I must be honest, I was saying to myself, oh my days,
Oh wait, wait,
I
oh wait, wait, wait,
wonder.
wait, 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 wait. So let me get this straight. There was some. So I'm sure this has happened. So there were some messages that I told you to write, and you were like, "Dude, do I need? Oh,
Yeah.
don't. I shouldn't say this, huh?" You were like, "Oh my God,
Yes,
what are you
yes.
doing, Steve?" You were like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
what? Can you?
But
What
but
was?
but, but I didn't want to. I didn't.
You didn't want to say anything to me. You were just following the playbook, though, right?
Yeah,
But do you see?
yeah,
Do you
yeah, yeah.
okay? You know, there's always something I always say. You can only go to your level, and what you couldn't see what I see. And when I told you to say certain things,
Crazy.
you were like, "Dude, I would never say this in a million years." Am I correct?
Never, never, never,
Never.
never, never, never. Because because normally what I normally get is when I even say something, the girls they would say, "Oh, you're coming up on me too soon," or whatever like that, or "I'm not attracted to you like that," or something like that.
Right.
So, but I realized that the reason why I get that is because the conversations
Yeah,
and the approach was so weak that
yes. Yeah,
yeah,
your mouthpiece, your
so
conversations were terrible. But the good thing,
weak.
but
Yeah,
yeah, but the good thing now again, what was it? Can you tell me one thing that I said when you were like, "Oh shit, dude, I don't know if we should say that." What was one thing? What was one thing I said?
yeah. I think one of the things that I was kind of a bit curious whether I should write is when you said if if I can if I think you said if I would kiss her if I can get a hug, and then she said that's perfectly fine. But when you say I should ask her for the kiss and stuff like that, that's when I was kind of a bit like
A
saying to
little
myself,
nervous,
you
huh?
know, the,
You was a little
yeah,
nervous.
because I was in a because the conversation what you was telling me to write was flowing so good. I was thinking to myself, I didn't really want to say something to
Oh wait,
kind
wait, oh
of
wait, 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 wait,
to
wait,
turn
wait,
her
wait,
off.
wait, wait. So wait. This let me get straight. The information I was giving you was so
Yeah.
fucking smooth. You were like, dude, I don't want to fuck this up. This is so
Yes,
perfect.
yes,
This is
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Hey, even if
yeah,
I don't get any affection from her or anything, because this is before the
yeah,
kiss, this is perfect the way it is. Am I correct? You were happy with
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Because the thing is to see she because it's a nice girl, and when I saw her at church there was other guys that was moving to her, and I can see through the texting that she was captivated, and I can tell that is something that I'm sure she's never heard some of this stuff like that before, because some of the stuff like even when it said like something about a good kisser or something like that never tells, and then she replies saying that, well, I'm a great kisser, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know
And yeah, and
I
when she
know
and
I
when
can
she
imagine that.
no, go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, I can just imagine her really like smiling because she keeps saying that every time she check the messages, she keeps smiling.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Wait. One
cause,
thing she
cause
said, she can't stop smiling. Am I correct? I'm always
yeah,
smiling, right?
she said she can't stop. Yeah, she said every time the message comes in, she keeps smiling. You know what I mean? And then you said I should say to her, will you smile if I kiss you? And she's saying definitely she's always smiling because of the messages. You know what I mean? But I can tell that she has never, because I myself I'm even like wow, like to see how you state the words and the right thing. You know what I mean? And you don't even know her, but I feel like you're just speaking to her heart, really. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
And that
Mind.
kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
caught my attention because, as I said before, when you were sending me the message, I was thinking to myself, how would I reply to that to
Yes,
her message? If you
yes.
send if you was not there, I was thinking to myself, how would I reply
Right,
to the message?
right.
And if I'm honest, I think by probably the first two messages that she sent me, I think I probably would have messed it up. If I must be honest,
No, no.
I
This is.
think
I
I would
want
have
you to be
messed it
honest,
up,
but
and that's
yeah. But again, what I was showing you
yeah,
was a
and that's
little bit of conversation. I did a little bit of conversation class, a little bit of texting 101,
yeah,
and a little bit of dirty talk. Not much dirty talk, but
yeah,
enough to get you a hug and a kiss
yeah,
within a day,
yeah,
within hours. Like you said, within hours. Now, again, this is the first time within hours you got that. Now, but let's take it to the next level because you got the kissing 101, right?
yes,
And you
yes.
now let me say this. I always tell guys they don't know how to kiss. Now you have watched a little bit
Yeah,
of that. Now by what you see, could you
yes.
ever imagine you doing what I'm showing you? Now don't give it away, but what do you think about what you saw?
Nah, definitely. I didn't think about some of the stuff. I didn't think about some of the stuff because in my head I'm thinking. In my head, I'm thinking to myself, as long as you kiss, obviously you have to caress a girl, but I'm thinking as long as you kiss a girl, you know, there should be some form of like intimacy already. So it doesn't matter what you do. I was thinking that it doesn't matter what you do, like any gimmicks. But then when I checked the video and I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking to myself that the gimmick stuff, you don't really need it. You just need, as long as you have a chemistry already, you can just kiss her like that. But then some of the stuff that you did, I didn't even think about that whatsoever. You know what I
Now,
mean? Before.
but this is why it's important because remember, you're talking such a good game, right? Right? And you got
Yeah.
her ready to kiss you within hours, right? She wants to kiss you, right? So you
Yeah.
couldn't do what you normally do because if you do what you normally do, there might be disappointment because remember, she's smiling. She's anticipating
Yes.
this guy that can kiss. Now you have the
Man.
tools when you see her, you're going to give her a kiss that she's never experienced before.
Yeah.
How does that feel though?
Can't wait. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Listen, man. Like I'm here, just sitting on my corridor, and I'm just smiling, like because I feel empowered. You know what I mean? I feel empowered, man. Because to be honest, like it's just a blessing that you got in contact with me, man. Because I'm telling you, looking at it now, if you wasn't there guiding me, you know what I mean, I would have messed it up because I was thinking to myself that I wasn't going to contact her until Friday to confirm
Ah,
the date.
yes, yes, and that's why I always say that's the biggest mistake. See, the mistake that a lot of you guys do is you talk to her, you'll wait all week long, and what you have done now. Now, again, we could have kept this thing going to make her submit the pussy to you, but we ain't gonna do that. But what we're doing now is I just want to give you an idea that look, even though you set the date up for
Yeah,
7 days prior, you can go ahead and set it up where the date is more about you next to her, hugging her, kissing her, petting and being more
yeah,
close to her than you being across from her, interviewing her, asking her a bunch of dumb boring questions. You see what I'm saying?
yes, 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 yes.
Now,
Yeah, man.
now
Um,
let me ask you this. Now, if you had the opportunity to tell people who maybe they don't believe that man this motherfucker's that cold or this ain't true or there's no way there could be someone that good with women, what would you say to those that are listening right now? If you could talk to everybody out there who might be skeptical like you might be or not sure, what would
yeah,
you say to them, man?
yeah. What I would say is you have to give Steve a chance because you know he's a man. Like honestly, like lot of us are struggling, and we need people like Steve. Not anybody, but like Steve specifically because he knows his stuff. So what I would say is you should invest in the products and watch the videos and just be disciplined and just listen to what he says because he knows what he says. Because I'm a living testimony. As I said before, when I see the messages that he sent to me to such the girl and the advice I've seen previously on the videos, everything just had up perfectly. And
You
I'm
like
a
blown away.
testimony.
You were like blown away, huh? You like damn, man.
Yeah, yeah, I was, man. I was because I'm telling you, like I was, because I went to the gym. Before I emailed you, I think, um, yeah,
Let's see here. Let me look at the
I
first.
emailed.
Let me see the first message. Let's go all the way up to the very first. Okay, so the first message I told you to say was you're thinking about her, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes, yes,
and
yes,
that said everything because again, you just
every,
said that and she was like,
yes,
"Really, what about?" Right? And then she
yes,
replied back, "I'm thinking about you as well." You
yes.
would have never had asked her that question, huh?
Never. And the thing is, what's mind blowing is the fact that that's what. Because the thing is, when you told me what to say to her from before, and I spoke to her on the phone. Normally, even at that point, I was gonna leave it, and then you say I should. Because even when you told me to say that I'm thinking about you, I was thinking, am I coming off a bit too needy? You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. And then when she replied back and said she's thinking about me as well, I wasn't expecting that response because I was thinking that she's gonna think that I'm kind of coming off a bit soft.
Yeah,
But then she
but
started to express.
yeah, but there was the arrogant moment where I'm sure you were like, "Oh shit," and that's when we said, "Okay." All right. So we told her to say your turn unless you want me to tell you more, right? Then she says,
Yes,
then
yeah,
she says
yeah,
there is more. I want to know it all. Then I told
yes.
you to say to her, I can't kiss and tell unless you're a great kisser, right?
Great kisser. Yes,
That's when
yes,
you were.
yes.
Well, that's when you were like, "Oh shit, huh?" That's when you was a little nervous, huh? When I brought up the
Yeah,
kissing, huh? Why? Because you.
yeah,
Why were you nervous about that?
yeah. Because I've tried it before. I've tried it before, and the response that I get is I'm diving in too soon. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the response that I get from them. Is that you're diving in too soon. You do. They always say you do not know me enough to say that.
Right, but
That's
this
what they
one,
say to
but
me.
her
They say,
reply, but
yeah,
her reply back to you saying, "I can't kiss and tell unless you're a great kisser." Her reply is that
yeah,
I am a great kisser, LOL. When she said
yeah,
that to you, what did you say? You on
yeah.
cloud nine, huh? What did you say then?
I was. Listen, man. I was in my living room, and I was like, is this really happening? I was like, is this really happening? Because
Well, I think we lost him. You there?
I think I am. I was like, whoa.
So
But
you,
I know that it's because of
yeah,
the
you were.
messages were so,
Now now
so,
the last one.
yeah,
Now this is must be your mind blowing thing. Now again, this is someone you just talked to on the phone one time for 17 minutes, and you've been texting her, and then she says this. How did you make you feel when she said this? She said, "I don't know who." LOL. Then she said, "I was
yeah,
thinking that you were really attractive and that I really want to get to know you better and you have a really nice body." That's her. Now, remember, I'm not going to say what I said, what you said, to tell you to say. We don't want to give that away. But from what I told you to
yeah,
say, you getting a reply from a woman that's telling you that
yeah,
she's thinking about you, she thinks you're attractive, she wants to get to know you
yeah,
better, and then she tells you
yeah.
you have a really nice body. When is
Ha!
it? Have you ever
Whoa.
had a woman tell you that before?
Not in this dating thing. Like on the road, like if I'm at the gym, the girls will say, "Oh, you got a nice body," but in terms of a one-to-one, like with a
Just
girl,
with
they
words.
never. Yeah, yeah, they never open up. So I was even because I was thinking to myself while I was texting, I was thinking I was saying she's really opening up. That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
Yes.
whoa, she's opening up fast,
Yes.
you know, and
And the fact that
and that
she's.
was
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish up. Go ahead.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As I was saying, like I was really like thinking to myself, oh, she's opening up really fast. You know what I mean? Because she wasn't really saying anything until you was kind of pushing her, and then when she said that she found me really attractive and got a nice body and stuff, she was emphasizing on that. I was like, I was
Wow.
kind of blushing. I was blushing slightly. I was I was kind of blushing. I was blushing like because it feels good to know that because as I said before, previously, man, I would have never. From the second message, I would have because even I email even girls if previously on like Badu, and the first message they'll message me and I message them back, and then they're online all the time and then no reply, and it's because of
The way
the
where
questions
your
that I used to
conversations are
ask.
right because you got boring Bob cookie cutter conversations, but now with you got the
Yeah,
conversation course and the kissing, which is good. But what I'm saying is now
yeah,
this is a woman that you saw and she had a nice body. She looked really good and all this. Am I
yeah,
correct? Very good
yes,
looking woman, huh? And how? Well,
yes,
last thing I
yes,
want.
yes,
How does it feel knowing that you had not only did you talk to the beautiful woman with the body and looked attractive, now she's expecting a hug and a kiss when you first meet, and we're only on the second day of talking to her, and we haven't even got to Saturday
yeah,
yet. What is that mind?
yeah.
What is that? What is going through your head right now?
Man, to be honest, at first, And now I can honestly say I can understand the fear of success, like because
Mm.
now I'm kind of thinking to myself, oh my days, everything is happening
So fast.
so fast before my eyes.
Everything, yeah, everything's happening so fast. It's kind of scary now that you're in a position. That's why it's good you
Yeah,
got the kissing 101 now, because now you'll have a
yeah,
smooth flow from this point on.
yeah. Yeah, I was a little bit. That's why I said to myself, I've got to speak to Steve, man, because I want to tell Steve that I'm a little bit nervous of the success.
Well,
You
yeah.
know
Well,
what I
but
mean?
that's how I
Because
always told you guys. There
uh,
a lot of guys will be nervous because of the success. Because again, you're in uncharted territory. Here you are talking to the woman that you want, and all of a sudden, not only is she telling you she wants to get to know you better, she wants to hug you, and she wants to kiss you within a few hours of
yeah,
texting her. Fucking mind blow. Pooh,
yeah,
yo. What? But you know,
yeah. When she said
huh?
when she said that when she said because she even replied and said yes she want a cheeky kiss. You know, she said she want a cheeky kiss, and I was like, whoa. So she said it. She said, "Oh, definitely with a hug," and then she said, "Yeah, a cheeky kiss would be good." And I was like, "Oh, wow." You know what I mean? Like, I was like, "Oh my days, just, just mind blowing, man." You know?
Well, and the beautiful thing about it is, again, you're just learning this stuff, but just think of your potential. You'll be able to do what I do. Believe, I know it sounds crazy, but as long as you
Yeah,
keep studying, you'll be able to do this. Then this is the power of being able to take what she says and actively listening. Because
yeah,
all I did was take what you gave me, right? I took what you gave me,
yeah,
and then I turned it into a great conversation piece that wasn't boring, where I was going to get one word answers. You
yeah.
wasn't getting one word answers, was you? You was getting sentences. Am I correct?
Yes, 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 yes. Because one thing that I've always analyzed, even on WhatsApp when I met with girls, sometimes I look back on the conversation and I realize that my lines is like four sentences and they're like it's one.
No, no.
It's like one drop.
Well, hey,
And
by
and and,
looking at
and
this, you getting
yeah,
line. You got this the one line. She gave you one, two, three, four, five. She gave you six there, two there. She
yeah,
gave you four there, one, two there. Let me see, just scrolling. She
yeah.
gave you two there, one line. And I'm not saying one word, guys. I'm saying a line. He's getting lines.
Yep,
He's not getting
yep,
one words. He's getting lines, man. So this
yep,
is just great,
yep.
man. This is great, man.
Yeah,
And
man.
so well we'll wrap this up. But again, I will give you the floor and you talk to everybody
Yeah,
that's listening to you on YouTube through this testimonial. Say what you want to say to them, and I'll shut the fuck up.
yeah, yeah. Man, what I would say is, I just want to say, a big thanks to Steve, and I would say that there's a lot of guys out there like myself that is struggling, and I would say let's get in contact with Steve, man. You know what I mean? Because I've been watching Steve videos. I've downloaded the videos on my Samsung phone. I've got videos like 10, 11 videos of Steve. And there's sometimes when I even, every day I keep checking to see if it's uploading a new video just to get some knowledge, man. And I'm telling you, it has helped me. From the videos alone, has helped me to even realize where I've got messed up. So there's a lot of guys out there I know who are struggling, and you are watching the videos and you're not making.
No, we got pause. Hold on, guys. There you are. Are you back? Let me see.
I could see so you can get more in depth with the knowledge, man, because you can't do it on your own. You know what I mean? And Steve is a perfect person. You know what I mean? I'm in London, and there's dating coaches even not too far from me. But Steve personally is the best I've seen on YouTube. That's me personally, and I know that there's loads of guys can
Thank you.
speak like this, and the same thing. Like for me personally, I think he's the best. You know what I mean? Because some of the stuff that he's saying is just straight up pure. You know what I mean? So what I would say is that whoever out there is struggling, just get in contact with Steve and take it from there.
All right. Well, shit. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that and everything. But I just want to say, look. First off, I want to give you congratulations. I know this is new territory for you, and I know it's a scary feeling now because now you're like shit.
Yeah,
You're like shit.
yeah,
We're not just doing a Q and A now. We have just taken it to another level where she's
yeah,
already
yeah,
submitted part of herself to you before you even
yes.
meet. Before you even meet.
Wow,
She's smiling ear to
wow,
ear.
wow.
She's telling you she's attracted to you. She's telling you she wants to get to know you better. And she's talking about your
Yes.
body. She says she can't stop smiling. She looks forward to the messages that you send. Wow, lots of
Yeah,
success right there that you've never had before. And
yeah.
how old are you, man? How old are you?
30, 30.
You're 30 years old, and this is the first time
Yeah.
in your 30 years of having this kind of success?
First time, first time, first time.
Wow. Wow. But hey, better late than never, right?
Because I do modeling, and sometimes some of the girls they come and they say, "What's wrong with this guy?" Like I'm trying to approach him, and he's kind of backing up because I didn't really wanna make any mistake like that. And it came to the point where there was so much girls that was approaching me, and I was approaching girls, and I was like, even a girl that would like me, and I approached her, and then she started to flake on me,
Right,
and
right,
I,
right.
I see another guy getting the girl and doing great things, and I was feeling very frustrated, and I was isolating myself. There was a point where I want to go to the gym,
Right.
and I came
Wow.
back indoors,
Wow. Well,
and
hey.
I didn't want to do it anymore, man. I didn't want to
Well,
do it anymore.
well.
But
Now,
then
now it's
you said something
changed.
in one of the videos.
Now it's
You said
changed.
something in one of the videos that stuck to me. You said something in one of the videos. You said that whether you want to do it or not, you have to do it because you're gonna be at the same place you are if you
Yes.
don't do it. Which
Yes.
you're not gonna make any progress. And I said to myself, you know what? I've got to do it. Whether or not, if I'm angry with myself that I'm not having success, I've got to just do it because if I don't make up in my mind to do it, I'm still gonna be in the same place anyways.
Wow. And like I say, we'll end this, but I say I'm just so proud that you took that step forward. I'm proud that you took this step forward, number one. And then I'm also proud that you
Yeah.
trusted me enough to get you where you need to go. You know what I mean? Because, it's
Yes.
just so many gurus and all these people out there that say they know what they're doing. So it's kind of hard to trust somebody. But the fact that you trusted me and you see what I could do. Man, hey, you know your boy's a bad
Yeah.
motherfucker, man.
For sure, man, for sure. But listen, man. Listen, man, you're the man, man. You know what I mean? And I just have to show you a lot. I have to show you a lot of respect, man, because, as I said before, man, like it's just mind blowing, man. And you spoke to the roots of my issues, man. You know what I mean? And as
Hmm.
I said before, it's even before, even Sunday, there was girls that was even approaching me, but I put it on hold because I know that if I speak to them, I'm gonna say the same things
Right.
that I normally would say, and I know exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna get interested. Hello, how you doing? And I'm gonna be like, hi, where you from? How old are you? And I know that it was gonna circle again. And I even didn't even message them, and they keep messaging me. But now I
Right.
feel a lot much more
Well,
confident, so
yeah.
I can,
Yes.
move in on them.
Yes. Well, now you got a little more
You
confidence,
know what I
right?
mean?
And as you can see, now remember, this is just like I told you, your fingertips can be just as dangerous as you approaching them, and that's what we're trying to get guys to see. The power of your fingertips can be just as powerful as your mouthpiece because it can make women do and want you without you saying anything, man. So that was just an example, man.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Thank you, Steve, man. I mean, I really. I appreciate you, man. I know there's a lot of people, tell you a lot of guys that they keep take, but I'm the biggest fan, man. You know what I mean? Honestly, you know what I mean? Because you know it's you probably don't even know in depth like of my brought up back in Jamaica coming up and to see I'm here and for you helping me and taking the time. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it still. You know what I
Well,
mean? Because I never have a father. I never had a father there, man. You know
well,
what I mean?
hey,
Growing up,
hey,
so
I got your
you know,
motherfucking back,
you know,
fam. But no, that's all good, man. So you go in. What time is it over there in the UK right now?
it's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
All right, time to send her one more message. Tell her, just let
yeah.
her. Hey, just say this to her. Say, you know what? Say, I enjoyed talking to you. Have a good night, and I look forward to talking to you in the morning.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna write that right
Yeah,
now and
yeah,
send that. Yes.
yeah. We're sending that to her. Remember, hey, I enjoyed talking to you today. Have a good night,
Yeah,
and I look forward to talking to
yeah.
you in the morning.
Okay. Okay, I send that, man.
All right. So you send that to her right now, okay, man? So we'll go ahead and let you go, man. And thanks a million, okay, big dog?
Yeah, man. Respect, Steve, man.
All
Yeah.
right, brother. I'll talk to you later, big dog.
Okay.
All right, bye. All right, guys, that's your boy, the Dean, www.themanmindset.com. Just a little testimonial. It was a great thing. Met the guy. He had a problem with women. I showed him. He sent me the text messages. I showed him what to say. And now, all of a sudden, he's got the girl interested in him. But again, all I used was the conversation classes, a little bit of types of women, a little bit of texting 101, some of conversation 3, a little bit of conversation 2, and a snippet of dirty talk to make it very interesting where she is smiling at him. But you heard the testimonial. If you got any questions and you want to know more, hit us up. But again, I just want to show you what we can do, the power of the man mindset, and how we can help guys all over the world, showing you that, you know what, fear of failure is one thing, but like he said, fear of success is another. But he's moving forward. I'm proud of him, and I can help you as well. Anyway, I'm the Dean, man. This is a quick testimonial, and I will definitely holler at you guys later. Peace.